Hey guys, thanks for watching. Just thought I'd show off some cool fish here on a Friday afternoon. Start with the rainbows. Not sure how much talking I'll do, but if you have questions, feel free as always to ask. I'll be happy to answer them for you. These deep water creeks are on fire today, look at that. My favorite rainbow, good question. I like Alani rainbows. I like these blackfin rainbows, which I don't think we have any nice males in the tank right now, but we've definitely showed them off before. I like the blue eyes, the pseudomugil species, the little guys. I like little fish, so. And it's tough to beat emerald rainbows too. Here's some pseudomugil for caddis. We got a few of these red velvet Oscars left. They're kind of hard to see. Wine millerite? I don't know, man. They're not spawning. That one looks pretty good. These are the red velvet Oscars. Wine millerite are not spawning, so I don't know. We've got geophagus spheni coming up. We've got geophagus argyrostictus, we've got geophagus brachybranchus, we got geophagus altifrons, we got redhead tapajos. Man, we got tons of geos. Try something else, that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Get some of those. I'll show the brachybranchus here in a second. Those guys are awesome looking right now. We don't have any cyprochromis, unfortunately. I'm working on getting some, but I don't have any idea when I'll be able to actually do it. Check out these red koi angels. Look at them. They're like barely bigger than a quarter and already completely orange. And then of course these redback amapa angelfish. Dude, altifrons are dope, man. The redheads are nice too. Nah, sips don't need big tanks. Sips are pretty easy going, Harvey. I have a friend who breeds them in 20 longs, so that'll tell you something. Might be a little cramped for the average fish keeper, but he takes good care of them. Look at these bikers, man. Ornate bikers, we got Senegal bikers, we got Coliba bikers, we got Delhaize bikers. You guys need to get on your biker game. Look at that. These guys' patterns are awesome. Here's another alternative to geophagus, man. You got some Guyanacara alrorify. I don't know how to say it. It's a really weird name, but you can check them out. They're pretty cool looking. Bandit cichlids, named for their black stripe over their eye, kind of like a bandit. This guy's happy. Or girl. Liberifer. They're pretty skittish right now. Rose lines are starting to get bigger. We got some big yellow fire mouths. These guys are awesome. Eurekas passionis. Look at that. Gorgeous fish. Here's those Dalhousie bikers I mentioned. You can actually see their external gills still right behind the head. When bikers are babies, they have those external gills and they get absorbed as they grow. Really interesting. Hemichromis moanda, jewel cichlids. Stunning color on these guys. I can already feel my phone heating up, so if it drops, I apologize, but if it does drop, that'll probably be it for the day, because I gotta give it some time to cool down. Here's some redhead topos. We got 2 inchers in stock, and we've got 3 inchers in stock. Look at these guys. That's a lot of color. We got some bleeding blue tetras up here. Very underrated tetra from Peru. Super nice fish. L97 Plecos. Can you see that? Look, we got one poking his head out. Got one right there. Super nice fish. Inca stonefish. These are wild from Peru. They're kind of like a cara, fairly peaceful, don't get too big. Fairly easy to breed. Lots of color. We got some big hoplocats still from Peru. These guys are like 6-7 inches. And we got one blue-eye panac left, guys. He's been here a while. Healthy, happy, always showing off. Dude, the stonefish are nice, man. They're not super common, so you can use that to your advantage if you like the uncommon stuff. They actually spawned in that tank, and we have some fry growing up right now as well. Here's another geophagus for you. Geophagus alto sinu. These guys are only 1 inch, but you can check the photo on our website. The photo on the website looks good. It's a nice adult. And here are those geophagus brachybranchus I was talking about. I don't know if you can see it, but they have really nice rows of red right on the shoulder that kind of they only go a few scales deep. See, it's kind of like similar to Liberifer, where they have just a little bit of red on the edge of the scales. But these guys are nice. Look at that. Geophagus CF brachybranchus on our website. That's a gorgeous fish. Got some shrimp and snails. We got these new festivum in stock. These guys are nice, tank bred festivum. Always a favorite in the cichlid hobby. Some L262 Plecos, the Stardust. Here's those geophagus argyrostictus. They're only about 2 inches right now, but they look good. Starting to get some color. Here's another new Central American Corydoras robertsoni, the emerald cichlid. They get a nice blue-green color to them. Really peaceful cichlid, I believe. We got some common cribs in stock. Another West African fish. We're happy to have these. That's a nice looking male. Perfect for a beginner breeder tank. There's a female with the pink belly. Pelvic achromis literally means colorful belly. Someone wanted to see rams. I'll show you something better. I'll show you some wild rams here in a second. Got some wild cardinals from Colombia. Came in healthy, no issues. We got wild Cichlids. This tank has more of them. Look at this. There's probably 300 autos in there. And 1 or 2 Corys, it looks like. Hitchhiking. Got some wild red hump geophagus. Steindachnerii. You can actually see the one, there's a couple that are holding fry. Look at this. They're kind of camera hogs, but if you can see that one in the back, they've got some fry in their mouth. We got banjo cats. These guys are hilarious. They're very active more towards the evening and nighttime. In the daytime, they just kind of sit there. But it's kind of like a game of finding them. There's probably like 80 of them in here. Here's some wild rams. These are wild from Colombia. They're not as blue as the German blue rams. They're more yellow, and they have a little bit more pink in the fins. We've got some blue Medusa Plecos in here. Kind of hard to see, but these guys are bushy nose. They're a little bit fatter bodied, a little bit stockier looking, but they still get those bushy faces. Really, really neat fish. We got some ruby tetras. Little half-inch guys here starting to color up. These are a nice pink color when they're turned on and happy. They don't get much bigger than this. They're about 1/2 inch right now. But look at that. They look awesome. That little iridescence on the tail. And then gold tetras here. This is another wild one from Colombia. We got orange seam Plecos, L106. They're kind of shy. They get pretty when they're bigger. Here's some more wild rams. Look at that guy. Look at that. Awesome. Wild Oscars. There's a new one from Germany we just got in, Exochochromis anagenus, the torpedo hat. We got some Tropheus for future breeders, these green Morago Tropheus. And some canary cheeks up here. These guys are actually for sale right now. We've got some Elanocara ethelwinae chitande and Elanocara hansbainshai chilolo, the red shoulder. We have these males up for sale right now. Awesome looking fish. And we're gonna be breeding these, so we'll have more. Hopefully in a few months have some juveniles to sell. These are Lamprologus similis. Kind of like multifasciatus. Very similar to them. Small little shell dwellers. Nice fish. Got some Nimbochromis fuscotaneatus. Right now we've got 4 species of Nimbochromis we're breeding on the farm. We got Venustus and Livingstoni and Linny and now Fuscotaneatus, so we're excited about that. I missed something here, let's see. We got some Black Widow frontosa still. I think we got 4 left. Rummy nose, we've got Peruvian rummy nose and we've got tank bred Colombian rummy nose. Both in stock. Here's some Tanganyikans, blue-faced Brichardi. They're a bit small to focus on. And then these guys are awesome. These are the Neolamprologus maringuensis white tip. Look at that. If my camera would focus. I mean, those guys look awesome. In with some Lalupi. Here's a regular German blue rams. It'll probably be arowana, probably be a while. We had them last year for probably 6 months, so we're gonna give it some more time, I think. Black rams. They take a while to fully darken up. I only ever see them darkened in the breeders. We got electric blue rams, a couple of them there. Got wild Epistogramma cockatoides. We got pairs up for sale right now. Look at this guy. Yeah, I showed rainbows off at the start, my friend. Once I'm done, rewind. No problem. Let's see what else we got here. We got some elegant Corys. Corydoras species C126. And Corydoras elegans as well, that one with the thick stripe. Guys are awesome. Got some red phantom tetras from Colombia. Got 4-spot splash tetras from Peru. Got Equus pencils from, I believe they were Colombian. Here's those Peruvian rummy nose. These guys are nice. They're a little bit bigger, a little bit longer than regular rummy nose. They do get red on the face, but right now they're kind of in crammed situation and there's noises, and so they're not fully colored up yet, but I had about 20 of them in a 55 gallon for a few years, and they were awesome to keep. I recommend it. Some nice Lethrinops albus. We've got a bunch of Lethrinops in stock right now, by the way, guys, and Lethrinops are probably my favorite group of Malawi fish because they're nice and metallic colored, they're peaceful. We also got some big eurekas that are fully colored up. Look at this. When you buy a 3 to 4 inch eureka male from us, it's never going to look like this, but it will. Keep that in mind. For example, there's two male eurekas. Same exact batch. Same exact strain rather, but slightly younger. They will look like this when they're older. So don't worry if you get a fish and it's not as colorful as the photo. Just keep that in mind because it really is a waiting game. We have a new species of Victorian in right now, the hippo point salmon. And a nice male back there. Not sure why he's hiding, but you can see these guys, they have nice color at least. So it's pretty good. We don't have any Rostratus in stock right now, unfortunately. Here's another one of those Lethrinops I was talking about. This is Lethrinops embossi. A nice little male. That guy's just over 2 inches long. They color up pretty young. Really nice fish. Got some German strain yellow blaze. Basket haps. Mylachromis species. These fish are nice. They're very jumpy, but they're nice. They get big. Trophiops chatimba gold. These guys are actually better than red cheeks in my opinion because the females actually have color. Look at that. And the males, I've actually got a bigger male over here I can show. This guy's on fire. Metriaclima aurora from Lacoma. It's a nice little mbuna. That one's just starting to color up, but they'll get there around 3 inches or so. Spilonotus Tanzania. These guys are all 3.5 inches long. Starting to color up. Impressive fish there. Got white cloud mountain minnows. Got scissortail rasboras, rosy glass barbs. I like these scissortail rasboras. They form a very, very tight school up in the top of the tank. We got your tank raised rummy nose tetras here. Like I said, smaller than the Peruvian ones. A little bit more color in the face, but not as big of a tail. These are glow light danios, Danio chopray. They actually, this is not a man-made fish. They come like this from the wild. Super amazing fish. Definitely look up some close-up videos. Like my camera won't do them justice. We got some Daisy's rice fish, Oryzius wolwore. Perfect for ponds, tubs. We've got snakeskin barbs, or rhombo barbs sometimes as they're called. Lethrinops species gold from Harbor Island. These have been pretty popular, and it's easy to understand why. They're gorgeous when they color up. Blue ribbon tetras. Very active, stunning fish. Got chili rasboras, Boraris brigitae. We've been looking into pikes here and there, but we only got the few Atabapo pikes last time, unfortunately. And I believe they're all gone. We might have one left. Some sunset thick-lipped gouramis. All right, guys. Any last minute questions? I'm gonna take off here. Get some orders typed up before Monday. If you do have questions, feel free to email us. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend.